The way you train has a direct correlation as to whether or not you're going to drop body fat, build lean muscle, fit your clothes the way you want to fit them, feel stronger, more energetic, like all the things that you want from a workout program doesn't necessarily mean you'll get it with any workout program. So I want to walk you through exactly how you should be structuring your training and what you need to be focusing on in order to get your body in health where you need it to be. Let's get to it. What's going on? My name is Montel Harden, personal trainer, strength and conditioning, and sports nutrition coach since 2017. Over that time, we've worked with over hundreds of men and women, helping them get in the best shape of their lives. And one of the key pillars has, of course, been workouts, movement, and activity. Everybody knows that they should work out. The gyms are packed with New Year's resolutionists that have decided to get their body in great shape. The first thing they do is go work out, or they hire a trainer, or you watch a video like this that talks about working out and exercising. It's pivotal if you want to get off stubborn fat and get your body healthy. But the problem is there's so many different ways to work out. There's so many different modalities. And then even within those, there are different approaches. And are you doing the exercises right? Are you training intensely enough? So many different variables in place. So I want to show you what's worked for our top clients without having to overthink it, without having to become a gym junkie or a health nut or a fitness freak or whatever other derogatory terms are associated with somebody that is way too invested in working out. My client Antonio actually was spinning his wheels doing what he thought would help him lose stubborn fat for months and months and months on end, and nothing was happening. So when we started working together, we built and crafted a game plan for him, his body, his goals, his schedule, what he preferred to do, something he could do long term. And we were able to drop 20 pounds of body fat and actually reveal a little bit of ab definition in less than 90 days. That's what happens when you train the right way. So first off, let's talk about what stubborn fat really is. Sometimes you have these areas that just seem to stick around no matter what, whether it's like your lower belly, maybe it's under the arms, like your triceps, maybe it's in your legs, your glutes, your thighs, maybe it's your chest. You let me know down in the comments what area of your body you feel like you have that stubborn fat that you just can't get rid of. Let me know down in the comments where your biggest headache area is. Now that we got that out of the way, I'm gonna let you know now that there is no way to spot train a specific area. There's no one workout that's going to help you lose fat specifically in a certain area. You got to lose body fat overall throughout your entire body. And the more that you lose, obviously, the more you're going to get rid of that stubborn area. Now, unfortunately, it might be the last to go, so you're going to have to dig deep and really stick through your transformation in order to see it happen. But it will happen if you get lean enough. Typically, that quote unquote stubborn fat actually is probably kind of stubborn due to whatever hormonal factors or genetic factors. You just might have body fat on certain areas of your body that's a little bit harder to get off than in other areas. Like I said, that does not mean it's impossible. The key is a combination of the right training strategy, the right nutrition plan, and the right recovery protocols. Because simply doing hours of cardio and starving yourself is not going to get it done. Now, the workout program, strategy, structure that I'm going to provide for you is designed specifically to build up lean muscle so that you can increase your metabolism, so that you can drop fat faster without having to go work out more, so that you can tone up, so that your clothes can fit better. You can lose inches around your waistline and your bust and your hips and get to the point where you're looking lean, you're looking toned, you're looking fit, and you're feeling great, and you're actually achieving some athletic benefit in terms of you're getting stronger, you're getting faster, your endurance is improving, like you're building a fitter body on top of a better looking body on top of a healthier body, which is the perfect trifecta to me. So first off, resistance training. This has been the staple, the foundation of how I've coached clients since the first day I started. Focus on compound movements, exercises that recruit multiple muscles at once. A lot of people like to go into bicep curls or crunches or donkey kicks. Like, you like to do things that, hey, I want a nicer butt, I want nicer abs, I want like whatever, and you just go straight to those isolation lifts, but that you're not getting a lot of bang for your buck from a lot of those things. Not saying that they're not valuable, but if I've only got 30 minutes, 45 minutes to work out, I'm probably not really doing much of those. What I'm doing is squats, deadlifts, bench press, bent over rows, push-ups, split squats, lat pull downs, seated rows. Like, I'm doing things that are recruiting 2, 3, 4 muscle groups at a time. That's the beauty of, say, doing a back workout, for example. If I'm doing lat pull downs, not only am I training my lats, I'm also training my biceps at the same time. I'm getting the same level of activation that I would be getting from a bicep curl, that's not training my back. So this is how majority of our clients are 30 plus. They've got families, they've got jobs, and typically big responsibilities at those jobs. They can't spend 2 or 3 hours in the gym like a bodybuilder. And when you go online and you go try to find a workout program, you're gonna find this like bodybuilder program or this like Instagram fitness girly program that has you in the gym for like 2.5 hours doing a bunch of nonsense. You need short, succinct, and efficient training. One of the best ways to do that is with compound lifts that work multiple muscle groups at one time. You're gonna burn more calories within the workout. You're gonna recruit more muscles during the workout, which sends a loud signal to the body to build up more lean muscle overall. And it's just a great way to actually get stronger, faster, improve endurance, just create a more athletic fit body, as opposed to doing a bunch of isolation crap that, yeah, you go to the gym all the time, but like you're really still weak. You're really still immobile. You're still inflexible because your body isn't working in unison. So training away, resistance training wise, where your body works in unison, you're recruiting 2, 3, 5, 10 different muscle groups at the same time. And I promise you, you will see much better results if you can take those big lifts, those big movements, and you can get strong in a week after week after week. The best thing is you only have to hit each muscle group in your body 2 to 3 times a week. So 3 days a week max is really all you need to be fully focused on your strength training. I don't want you to worry about doing 5 days or 6 days, because chances are you're not going to take your recovery seriously enough. You're not doing sauna work. You're not sleeping 10 hours a night. You're not doing a bunch of supplementation and all these different things. So you want to train just enough to where you can realistically recover from it. And 3 days a week is usually the sweet spot that we found. Next is going to be implementing steady state cardio daily. The reason that I'm currently very high on steady state training is from a practicality standpoint. It's something that you can do almost brain dead. You can do it without really even waking up well. You can do it no matter where. You can do it in the middle of your workday. And steady state cardio is basically just a brisk walk at a fast enough or quick enough pace in order to kind of get your heart rate up a little bit. Maybe get your heart rate, upwards of 100, maybe 115, somewhere around there. So steady state, zone 1, sometimes zone 2 cardio is very, very impactful. Obviously, it's great for the heart. It's great for your cardiovascular endurance, but it's also a great way to create a caloric deficit for yourself by shaving off maybe burn 100, 150 calories. Doesn't sound like a lot, but what that does is it allows you to now, in order to lose, let's say 1 pound of body fat per week, you don't have to eat 500 calories less. You only have to eat 350 calories less. Doing that allows you to kind of create some cushion in your diet to where now your diet doesn't have to do all the heavy lifting. Like you can be, 75% perfect instead of being 100% perfect, and you can still see progress. But most of all, the consistent movement that this steady state cardio is going to provide you is going to be key for keeping your metabolism up, keeping your energy high, and it just is a great way to strip off stubborn fat. But I like to do this and instruct this in a way that's kind of different than maybe what everybody else does. Most coaches, most trainers want you to do a full strength workout, and then they want you to go to the treadmill for like 30 consecutive minutes. I like to actually break that up. I think it's more impactful for your metabolism. It's more impactful for the flow of somebody's day to do 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes after lunch, 10 minutes when they get home. If you want to take a walk with your kids, or if you want to go on a short, brisk run, or whatever the case may be, I think there's much more value in splitting it as opposed to doing it all at the same time. Now, of course, if your schedule doesn't permit, do it, right after that workout. You'll probably get pretty much the same benefit. But from a practicality perspective and just from a mental performance perspective, I think that having these kind of steady state cardio sessions embedded into your day is huge for helping you consistently drop body fat. Then last but not least, a weekly HIIT session. So high intensity interval training. Now, a lot of people absolutely abuse this, especially if you get your workouts from Instagram or whatever other social media platform. Chances are you have been doing a style of HIIT that is neither cardio or strength training. It's kind of like this no man's land where you're always winded and you're taking a break and you're but you're not necessarily improving your endurance, and you're definitely not improving your strength. So first off, we want to make sure that we're doing HIIT the right way. It doesn't necessarily mean moving fast, and it doesn't mean doing burpees or whatever else. You do the same type of exercises. that you would do in a strength training session. You just maybe use lighter weight, maybe you have higher reps. Key is just taking a shorter break in between. Having one of these days in your training every single week is a great way to really improve your metabolic conditioning, a great way to probably burn upwards of 200, 300 calories within a workout. If it's, say a 30-minute HIIT session, for example, it probably is going to break up some of the soreness that you've experienced with like the more heavy lifting, quote unquote, strength training aspect. Definitely a tool that I put in the toolbox for pretty much every single one of our clients, and something that I think would be extremely impactful for you as well. So my personal recommendation, what does this look like across an entire week? Day 1, full body strength training session where you do 2 to 3 exercises for your upper body, 2 to 3 exercises for your lower body, and then 2 to 3 exercises for your core. Day 2 can be HIIT plus some more core work. Then day 3, you can focus exclusively on upper body strength. And then day 4, exclusively on lower body strength. And then on day 5, you have just your steady state cardio session and maybe some mobility work to end the week. 3 strength training days, 1 HIIT day, and then 1 steady state cardio and mobility day. This is the blueprint that I would follow for all of 2025. And I would focus on all of those strength days, getting as strong as I could in every single one of those movements, really mastering, take the fundamentals. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. The lateral raises work, the dumbbell bench press, the back squats, the leg extensions, the leg curls, the deadlifts, like the lat pull downs. The fundamental exercises are all you need, and you just focus on getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger in those week after week after week. The more strength you can gain, the more lean muscle you can put on as you're properly dieting, as you're properly recovering. Your body will have no choice but to get rid of that excess body fat. You always want to make sure that you're tracking your progress as well. Actually track your lifts, actually understand what you did last week compared to this week, maybe some things that you need to work on. Film yourself so that you see if you're performing the exercises the right way. Like really take the skill of training and exercising and working out seriously. It is a skill set. It is the same thing as learning how to hit a tennis ball, learning how to shoot a basketball, learning how to swing a golf club. It is an athletic skill to be able to perform these movements and hit the intended muscle group or do the intended function that it's designed for. So take progress photos every couple of weeks. Weigh yourself once a week so that you can see if you're truly making progress and you're moving in the right direction. And then pay attention to those maybe non-tangible things, like is your energy improving? Are you able to do day-to-day chores and tasks a little bit better? Are you picking up your kid a lot easier? Are you carrying groceries into the car better than you used to? Are you walking up the stairs to get to your room and you realize that you're not winded anymore? Like pay attention to all of these different things to help you determine whether or not you're moving in the right direction. And look at everything in totality to determine what you need to adjust. Consistency is obviously going to be key here. Whatever 2 to 3 exercises you decide to utilize, you need to stick to them at least 4 to 6 weeks. Try to get a little bit stronger, put a little bit more weight on the bar, grab a slightly heavier dumbbell every single time, do a couple of more reps every single time until you bottom out with that. And then I would switch up exercises a bit, still keep it in the fundamentals, don't get crazy, but I would switch up exercises a bit and then continue for another 4 to 6 weeks. You repeat that all year, and I promise you, you will be in better shape than you've been in a long, long time, probably ever, if you'll stay true to this and dial your nutrition and recovery in at the same time. Hopefully you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, then you'll love our Metabolic Minute newsletter. I send weekly insights, strategies, and I pull back the curtains and show you exactly what our clients are doing to get amazing results. If you click the first link down in the description, you'll get access to that. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so that you don't miss any more uploads going forward. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.